Okay. We're facing the front of the house. We're coming up. We're inside the front portico. And inside the front portico, this flashing tape, the way that sticks out like that, that's going to get torn and compromised. That's not going to last. It should have been made tighter inside the corner. It should have been made better. Alright, this radiant, this is there for a reason. They said like, well, maybe we'll put some here and we'll not. It's a good spot not to have any. No, we're supposed to have some radiant. Okay, we're supposed to have some reflective material here. That's the way RMAX Maxo Sheath made it. That's what they wanted. They wanted that. They didn't want this. This is not what they wanted. Coming along, we got a small hole in our sheathing over here. And of course, this is loose. I'm going to show you a good reason why this shouldn't be loose. Because we're going to move around. The home faces south. Okay, we're moving counterclockwise. Alright, so we're moving to the west. This is the garage, the west side of the front portico. The garage west front car entry. Here's that sheathing. It's not stuck in like it's supposed to be, all hanging out loose like that. See that? Think that's good? I don't think it's good. You think wind-driven rain can get in there? I do. Wind-driven rain, there's going to be brick on here, bud. There's going to be brick on here. You know what? Brick's a great building material. It is. It's fireproof. This house can burn down and you can still use the brick. Alright, it's a great insulator. But it's also porous. Water goes right through it. So we're going to have weep holes down here. That's what we're going to look for. Weep screeds if it's going to be stucco. But we're going to be looking for weeps. Okay? So, I don't like this, but this is okay. It says right here, it's called instructions. Maybe countersunk. But it says the seam should be sealed. These instructions, see this? Okay. Here's that siding, and that's all loose and stuff. You think wind-driven rain can get in there? I do. And that brick, this porous, remember I was talking about the brick story just a minute ago? I was just talking about that. We get down here and what happens when it looks like that? Look, it's all cracked. It's all cracked. And that's the way it's supposed to be. I bet you if you go online and go on YouTube and look for RMAX seal, and you look for their instructions, they're right there. I bet you can find them. I bet they're right there on YouTube that anybody could see them. And you know what? They're probably not going to say that that's acceptable. There's not one part of their presentation that's going to say that this is the way it should be done. It's not. Moving on along, I can't really get up there, but at the top of this window right here, that's not a very good view. Probably all three of them, but these two windows, the flashing tape should be resealed. Moving along, I don't know how much pink tape I have, pink paint I have. I got some other stuff that's, I'll show you what I'm doing here in a minute. So somebody put a pink line right here, so you need a nailing plate, so they came in and they put nailing plates in. Is that flashing tape done the way it's supposed to be done? No. You think that flashing tape's going to keep water out? I don't. See all that sloppy red paint? That's what I might have to resort to. I wasn't paying attention, I guess, when I was in the hardware store. This is the gas piping. We're over here on the northeast side of the home. Electrical bonding, that's a good thing. Coming along here. My sloppy red paint. Sorry about that. But look at that. You think water can get in there? I do. That's what I think. These are the electrical systems for the condensing units, the electrical disconnects. I think paint can get in there. I think water can get in there just fine. No, I think that's wrong. That's what I think. I really like the way they... You know what? I like to say good stuff. I really like the way they did this, man. They sealed this in. They put it in so they can pull a vacuum. They sealed it all up. That's unusual to see a builder, air conditioning tech, pay that kind of attention. And that kind of detail. This is one time I'm not talking about a defect here. Of course, the tape should all be re-railed better. Think water can get in there? You only get 2 answers. One of them. More of the foil tape. We're missing some of the sheathing altogether under this window. See the way these guys are hanging down? That's fine. They're going to be cut off flush to the wall anyway, so that looks ugly. I get it. It looks sloppy. I get that too. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Okay. Moving on along. More tape. More tape. Think that flashing could be done better? I do. This is where your water heater is going to go. Just looking. Just looking. Kind of bent up. New house. You want to cover your water heater bent? That's up to you and the builder. Think water can get in there? All that tape, it needs to be redone. It does. It's not unusual. Again, the sheathing, that's all messed up. Right there. See that arrow? It's because I'm a short man. But if you look up there, woo-wee, you look up there, you see it. You'll see it. A blind man can see it. Coming on along. Okay, you think that needs some help? I didn't put that pink circle around it for no good reason. It needs some help. It does. Moving on along. Grading and drainage. We're really not going to go into too much detail about the grading and drainage just yet. But please, Mr. Builder, know that I'm coming back. Builders are pretty good about grading. They're pretty good about it. Haven't always been, but they gotten better. I gotta hand it to them. What builders have a hard time understanding is the definition of drainage. And I'm going to be coming back. I'm going to be looking for that. Grading and drainage. I'm not talking about swampage. I'm not talking about evaporation. Alright? We're not talking about those kinds of things. We're talking about... There's a dictionary. And there's a couple different ones. There's Merriam-Webster Dictionary, Oxford Dictionary. They got dictionaries. Your computer has a dictionary. And just look up drainage. And you'll know what I'm coming back to look for. The definition of drainage. But anyway, I get carried away. I like to threaten people and stuff, I guess. Alright. I got Napoleon syndrome. Moving along, looking pretty nice, pretty nice. Coming along here. Now, you can overdrive these staples. They said that you can. But really, I think some of these are just a little bit overdriven, if you ask me. And another thing that I noticed when I was here, okay, is the birds are loving this. And that's your insulation for your air conditioning coming through into the house. And before this gets sealed up, I mean, really a conscientious builder, a conscientious HVAC tech, but anybody with a conscience would look up inside of here and see if the birds have been pecking on this, or gnawing on this, or chewing on this, and seeing if this insulation, because once it's sealed up, I'm going to have a hard time getting in here. I just got to trust you. I'm going to have a hard time. I won't be able to get up underneath here, but it'd be nice if somebody could get up in there. And speaking of, it's nice if somebody could get up in there. Look at the way this air conditioning duct is going into the wall right there. Now look at this one. It's not very good, actually. But by comparison, look at this one. See all that orange foam? That's fire blocking foam, insulating foam, fire blocking foam. I'm not seeing any. Huh. I'm not seeing any there. Look at this foam here. There's orange foam there. I think you're missing some right along there, right there. I think we're missing some orange foam right there. Now this is as good a time as any. So, you see the way this board comes up? And you see what the ceiling framing is. You see that little board across there, that's called palm bracing. And I probably should save that for the attic, because I see it out here, I'll see it in the attic. I probably should save it, but you know, there's nothing wrong with it, as long as it's transferring the load. A lot of home inspectors get upset, palm bracing, but you can't find it in the code as long as it's transferring the load. And then you get a smart home inspector, because those are some of us. Some of us are smart. I'm not. But some of us are. And I say, what about uplift? What about uplift? Well, that's why we have these storm ties over here. That's why our rafters are tied. That's the uplift right there. And I'm sure we'll find purlins inside. I'm bringing this up because someday, when you're selling this home, some home inspector is going to come in here and he's going to go, palm bracing, palm bracing. You go, I know it's palm bracing. There's no code that says you can't do it. Now we got two black pipes across here. This one over here has got foam on it. Alright, I'm suspecting that that's probably a plumbing. Well, all piping is plumbing, but air conditioning, plumbing, not air conditioning. In fact, I might see a little split right in there. Yeah, it is. It's a cold water line right there. That needs to be sealed a little bit. Okay, I'm glad I looked. You see this black pipe coming across here? That's your gas pipe. That iron pipe. It's good that you got gas iron pipe. But everywhere it crosses a ceiling joist perpendicular, it's supposed to be attached. It's nice that it's resting. See, it's supported. It's supported by each one, but it should be attached for movement. So this little attachment right here, a little tape. You know what? If they all had tape on them, I probably wouldn't even say a word. That's, for better or worse, that's good enough. It's good enough. It's better than nothing. We got some nothing going across there. We sure do. Now over here, I'll be saying this on the final. Everywhere it crosses perpendicular, okay, it should be fastened right there. But just know that you can put a barbecue grill out here, but it's underneath a covered. We've got soffit vents. Those little holes, those perforated holes, those fresh air going into your attic. So if you're out here and you're, you know, barbecuing bacon fish, then the bacon fish smell goes up in there. It goes through your house because you don't have any insulation there, but it goes through there. And then people come over here and they say, oh, there's a bacon fish frying, smoking people. That's who they are. No. But just be careful about what you cook underneath here. Different grills have different requirements. The grill you buy, it might be acceptable to operate underneath a covered area, or the grill you buy might not be acceptable as per the manufacturer. Would I be out here? Yeah, I'd be grilling like crazy. I'd be grilling my bacon fish. But just read the instructions and you know, I'm just calling your attention to it. We need a support right here. Then around here, this is not my paint. I guess I'm catching on, huh? But these nails on this wrap around this post should be sealed. And this is like the other side. That's where your fireplace is going to be. This is where that tape's torn. That tape's torn. Hillbilly home inspection. Think water's going to get in there? I do. I think water's going to get in there just fine. And then again, I'm the short guy, remember? So I got the arrow pointing up. So we got a little bit of torn siding up there. I see these flaps over the windows. That's okay. It's actually pretty cool. The windows have already been flashed, but because it's wet and because it's not bricked in, and they got the troughs. The builder was courtesy enough, you know, conscientious enough. They just went ahead and put these little temporary flaps over there to help the water stay out of the building. That's nice. The siding over here. Coming along over here, the siding over here. That probably needs some attention. Any rain in there? No. Okay. Nobody in here but us chickens. Okay. Coming on along. Just a few more of those details like I'm talking about. This is the tape's all torn up here. See that? That's all messed up. Along here, it's a little messed up, there. Got the arrow going up again, you know. Short guy. Moving along. Trying to see what I missed. I missed something. Moving along. Arrow again. Right there. This is a better example of rolling. See, these are called instructions. It says roll the tape. Roll the tape in Spanish. Anybody knows that. And this is hard. I mean, you have to go to Roller University to know how to do that. So maybe they didn't go to Roller University. Alright, you're supposed to roll the tape. See how crooked it is across there? Yeah, crooked it is across that one over there. It's a better angle. So, I guess they only got to to their sophomore year of Tape Roller University. I guess that's what happened when you don't get a... And some people need a master's in it, I guess, in tape rolling. And this is where we started.